Hello again, welcome to another Bootleg Buster episode. I think we're at episode 61, I believe. Let me just double run that, check that. So, as you can see right here, this is of course the latest figure I customized. Obviously, it's based on a particular web head, or Spider-Man of course. And this Spider-Man is based on a particular one that we saw at the end of No Way Home. Can you believe it? It's been 5 years Tom did a film and he did a great job of Spider-Man. It's just wonderful. I'd like to see the next. The episode is 62, sorry. This episode is 62, sorry. I had to recalculate myself. I'm a bit tired, so let's just cut to the chase. As you can see, it's inside an incredible package because I customized this from a figure like this. Frozone. They were selling them £5 in a toy store in Stratford. After watching the film, I just was so blown away by that film. It was just tremendously brilliant, man. Spider-Man No Way Home made $1 billion within a week of its release. Congratulations, and most of all, it's just one of the things that it deserves it, man. Because I mean, next year's gonna be 60 years of Spider-Man's creation from Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, 20 years of Tom Maguire's film, 10 years Andrew Garfield, and they're gonna be 5 to 6 years of Tom Holland's film. Can you believe it? We'll reach this far now. We're still getting started, man. It's like they're gonna do Freshman series I'm not too fond of, and they're gonna do another 3 movies with Tom Holland. It's like, fuck me, what else would we see more? Excuse me for my language, but still, it's not for children. I repeat, this is not for children, it's for only grown adults. But anyway, continuing to this figure. Yes, like I said before, it's made out of a Frozone figure from Incredibles 2, having a cell in a toy store in Stratford. Well, it's amazing because that film wasn't that great. Incredibles 2, the first one was a classic. The second one, like, it tried too hard. I mean, it continued from 50 years. It continued from the actual last scene in Incredibles 1, where Underminer attacked, which is quite silly. It should be something else, but I don't get it. Pixar's always weird what they do. But anyway, as you can see right here, look at it. Obviously, like I said, it's based on the ending of No Way Home. For those who haven't seen it, I'm sorry, but the thing is, it's been a week or two. It's been after Christmas now. Most people must have seen it. If they have seen it, it makes sense why it's got $1 billion worth. It's amazing because some people tried to spoil it before the film came out, and it's funny how they still made $1 billion. It's quite amazing what fandom can do for you. I mean, I've seen so many audience reactions. They're funny, but if I would, they'll be easy to disturb. It's just ridiculous how you see a bunch of audience screaming for Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield when they come through the portal, and it's like they're screaming and loud. It's like, don't they know that people are watching the movie? You know, I know it's like fandom is great. Fandom's always been brilliant. I mean, we're not nerds, we're not geeks, we're just Spider-Man fans. But the problem is people like to categorize us as fucking freaks, but you know what? Fuck those idiots who call us nerds and geeks. We're proud of who we are. Don't like it? Kiss our asses and whip yourself. I said it. Whip yourself. But anyway, continue with this figure. Made out of a Incredibles 2 Frozone figure. Took me a couple of days to do. I tried to do it as best I can to the suit itself, because obviously there wasn't a legit photo, and of course they're not trying to spoil it for us. But me, like I said, after watching the film, I was just blown away. I bought 2 Frozone figures, one for my Spider-Man, one for something else for the future, or to make an animated film. They say Incredibles 2, Incredibles 3 suck. But what I'm saying now, it took me a couple of days. I paid it, if I recall, I paid it all in acrylic. Yeah, I paid, no, I think no, yeah, that's right. I painted acrylic first, and I painted yeah, I did the red first, and I did the blue second. That's it. I'm proud I did that because obviously I usually spray can because I'm always trying to do it quick as possible because I'm always a kind of Speedy Gonzalez type artist. But I did it, and I'm really proud of this. It's just like the Steve Ditko I drew, and mind you, it made it light blue rather than dark blue from the previous suits. Let's see if I can find a picture of the latest one, and of course the ones before, if I could find it, because I'm trying my best to sort of compare how Spider-Man has evolved from the first movie, Homecoming, to No Way Home. It's amazing how for 5 years Tom Holland made 3 Spider-Man films and 2 appearances in Avenger films. Or 3 appearances. Sorry, 3 appearances in films like Civil War, that was his first debut. Then of course Homecoming, then Infinity War, then Endgame, sorry, that's a good film. They're all good films, mind you. He's been in very great films. Then of course Far From Home, and of course No Way Home. So it's been at least 6 times Tom Holland's been appearing in MCU films, regardless if it's his film or not. And it's just amazing because I mean, this beats Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield put together. Because I mean, you know, how do they do it? How do Marvel do it? I mean, I didn't think Marvel would commit to do it. It's just like it's one of the things that apart to the character, apart done anyway. If I could find it, I'm trying to find the whole lot of suits. It's very difficult. Okay, let's just start from okay, I've got a couple of pictures, so let me just start from here now. And follow me if you can. Well, this is the one that was debuted in Civil War, which is great. And mind you, that scene with him, Tony Stark, it's quite surprising that Tony Stark got off actual YouTube footage of Spider-Man in his homemade suit. And mind you, I like that kind of how how do I call it, when someone does something before the motif before he becomes the Spider is today. Because I mean, obviously, when it comes to Spider-Man, I mean, he's not going to be like Bruce Wayne, have an expensive suit, or even Iron Man himself with a big ass Iron Man suit. I mean, he's going to make it out of sweatsuits, old clothes, and old shoes. Go back to what Mark Millar said. I repeat, Mark Millar, the man who created Wanted, and of course Super Crooks, and of course Superior, also Jupiter Legacy, and of course everyone's favorite wetsuit bandit, Kick-Ass, which I can't wait to see the reboot. He said in the past that he liked the Spider-Man films, but he found it impossible for someone like Tobey Maguire's character to afford someone that looks like a grand. But if you read the novelty version of Spider-Man, he made it. He got a Taylor card from the Flying Dutchman, the wrestling ring. So it's quite fun. That makes sense. That makes logical sense. They're making that suit by himself, and it's quite funny how that suit, if you can see my finger right there, that's the homemade suit. And mind you, it makes sense. Like a blue sweatsuit, blue tracksuit bottoms, blue tracksuit bottom top, a sleeveless hoodie, a ski mask with goggles, and of course red sneakers and socks. I mean, that makes practical sense. And then of course Tony Stark in person to get something like this suit, of course. And then, of course, thanks to his appearance in Infinity War, because that update suit, so it becomes Iron Spider. And mind you, he was gonna get that suit in Homecoming, but he thought, no, thanks for the start, I won't be Avenged right now, which makes sense because he's trying to be his own superhero in his own arc. So yeah, it makes sense. And of course, in Far From Home, he makes the stealth suit because in Berlin, because obviously he doesn't want to be recognized as Spider-Man and put together. Thanks to Mysterio's bullshit, he got grass now. And of course, after when Quentin Beck, aka Mysterio, tried to think he killed Spider-Man, he got a new suit, the black and red suit. And mind you, it's kind of equivalent to Alex Ross's suit, what he did for the first Spider film in 2002. And it looks something like this, if I can recall. Where is it? Wait. I'm cobbling doing this. Wait. I'm just afraid to copy a fragment. Alex Ross, Spider-Man. I don't see, that's it. That's it, that's the one. It's almost equivalent to the one that Alex Ross drew, and also this was used for Superior Spider-Man in the comics, where Dr. Octavius took Peter Parker's body. This was the suit I was waiting for in 2002, but unfortunately it didn't turn out that way, so we got the actual navy blue suit, which was worn in the movie. It was something like, where is it? Oh, come on. Like this one. Would you say it's something like this one? That's basically, no, that's typical Spidey. It's something like that, yeah, that's the movie suit. I can see, yeah, it's equivalent, yeah. Yeah, that's the movie suit. And the one that Tom Arnold is almost equivalent to that, but with more red details on it and then less details. I still wish it could be in live action, but we've got something like, there it is. All the suits he did, from Homecoming to Infinity War, Civil War, the Spider get from Civil War, of course. So Infinity War, Infinity War, that one, Civil War, and of course No Way Home, Stealth One, and of course is from Far From Home, and of course we get the classic look right here, as you can see right here. As I said before, painted it all acrylic. If you can see, probably sorry about that lighting. I'm just quite excited to do this. That's it, much better. As you can see right here, it's basically like the Dick Guilford work, the whole underarm webs, which I'm going to miss that now. That kind of does work, but make it like Spider-Man, like Spider-Man. And also, I'll show you the footage of the ending. And I shouldn't be showing this, but I can't help myself, because like I said, it's been 2 weeks the film came out. It's got $1 billion now. Good for that. So if you haven't watched it, I'm sorry, but like I said, I don't like to spoil things, but if you've been watching my channel, then you should know. Expect the unexpected. So here it is, all painted acrylic, and some of it was done in Sharpie and thin brush, and also was done in acrylic too. And I varnished it, thankfully, but somehow in a strange way, when I varnished it with spray, if you can see the two legs, they kind of dripping. I had to immediately paint it with acrylic. Quite weird. And I do, it kind of looks like Andrew Garfield's one from Spider-Man 2. Let's try it. Funny. I like the look of this. It also reminds me of a cartoon. It's called Bruce Timm, did the Batman animated shows in 1992. Kind of has that look of it, because I used it, like I said, I did that out of something like this. As you can see, it's Frozone from Incredibles. Got this for a $5, a good price. Some of it was cost for 12 quid, but like I got it. And I was surprised after watching No Way Home. There was no Disney store to see the merchandise, so I had to make it myself. So I consider this like, if I can't get a merchandise, I'll make one instead. And mind you, Christmas was going crazy because I was selling a lot of bootleg stuff in my marketplace. Quite funny. So it's amazing what you'll find in around the corner after watching Spider-Man films. So yeah, hope you can see good at this. Usually I should put photos after this thing, but things are kind of a bit out of hand. I'm not getting a lot of views, not got a lot of subscribers. And I feel that no like requester. I got one dude who's quite cool, but you know, what can you do? I'm trying to please myself. So yeah, this is it. And also you might see it as a figure of if you're lucky. And even I'm trying to stop doing that too, because I feel like no one's liking my work. But anyway, yep, this is all written, painted by hand painted. First, I think this was done at Sharpie marker. Obviously, the whole thing was painted acrylic. No spray paint was used in this. All done acrylic. The web's done Sharpie marker, and I ran out of Sharpie marker. I just used acrylic paint. I don't think I got the symbol right, because it looks like a typical spider symbol that you see in Ultimate Spider-Man. Because obviously he did it differently. It's like half of it is half of it's Tobey Maguire from the bottom, top of it's from Andrew Garfield, because we're trying to mix the ones he met in the fight of the Sinister Five. So yeah, and here it is, the final scene. I cried at this scene. It's beautiful. I'm not gonna put the sound on because they fucked it up. So just see as it is. It's quite shiny, shiny. But like I said, this is just basically seeing a preview of it. It's nothing to be spoiled, but if you ain't seen it, you should have did it when it came out. And if you're lucky, you may see a lot of fans screaming for Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. But anyway, I'll just put a warning sign to this video to say that, you know, spoilers are ahead. So yeah, when it comes to DVD, it'll be done now, I hope. And that's it. And that's how the film made. But anyway, if you're a Spider-Man fan like I am, I watched it immediately, thank goodness, because I would have got spoiled afterwards. And fun enough, I made it. I watched it 3 times now. Thank goodness I watched it 3 times without no bullcrap in the way. And let's hope by the grace of God we get another one, good one. It just gets better and better every day. But you know what? I'm happy how this character came out. It's a shame that Stanley and Steve won't see this in person. But who knows, they might see it in the heavens or when they're ghosts. Anyway, I just hope by the grace of goodness we can see more good Spider-Man films, more creativity, and more good people to do more Spider-Man films. I wish I was part of it, but it doesn't matter. I made a figure. There's my homage to it. So yeah, I hope you like it. I like this too, but like I said, I don't think I got it right because I think it's more webs to the shoulders. I try to do the best I can. It's almost like good enough to be in the Spider-Man, in the Spider-Verse 2, Part 2. Which I can't believe it's gonna be Part 2. Don't tell me there's gonna be 2 parts of it. Look, man, 1 part's good enough for me. But you know, but I will see for next year. It's big goodness for next year. Let's hope I can make it through because this coronavirus business is really getting on my nerves and everything's going crazy haywire. I'm trying to get full employment if I can. So yeah, it's quite a long video because obviously, like I said, I'm a passionate man. I love what I do, but I wish I could do this for a living, to do it for any clients if I can. But being an artist is not an easy one. It kind of makes me angry and disgusted. But anyone's out there liking what I see, please subscribe to my channel. Tell me what you think. Leave some good comments, not bad comments, but I don't give a fuck. Say the bad comments about me because you know what? I'm still alive and still well. But anyway, I can take criticism too. But some people like to be bullshit, say this is crap or the G word, call it you will. But anyway, hope you like it. I want to do some more. And don't forget to subscribe and multiple support Spidey and Marvel Comics because they're really good stuff. And also DC too, they're still good when it comes to the next Patterson film for Batman. So yeah. Goodbye, ta-ra, thank you for watching, and see you later.